Ginger. That's what you need. A mouthful of the good stuff and you'll see the back of any seasickness.
Oh, thank you for your support, John. Don't suppose you actually brought any ginger?
No, I don't get seasick.
Terrific.
Don't worry, Sherry. We've almost arrived at Cordona. I can see land through the porthole.
So much for docking by tea time. The captain seemed more interested in his maids than in his maps.
Oh, is Sherlock grumpy? Cheer up. We're back where we grew up. It's exciting. What's changed? What's the same?
Ugh. I'm starting to question whether the weeks-long journey was worth it. Travelling all this way, enduring this indignity simply to visit a grave. Even if it is my mother's.
Ah, that's just Mycroft's nonsense, still rattling around in your head. Try to forget what he said. I have.
I believe it was that this is a performative farce, a feeble excuse to avoid responsibilities, and that there was nothing to be gained from it.
You needed to do this. Enough of the self-pity and doubt. So we're a little late. What of it? We'll retire to the hotel and visit her in the morning. It'll be worth it.
Thank you, John.
And if you want to notify the captain's wife of his indiscretions, I will not stand in your way.
Ah, at last. I'm quite ready to get off this cursed boat.
Come on. We'll go together. Hey, Sherry. Come on, catch up.
Yes, yes.
Sherlock, don't get lost in this huge garden. Follow the sound of my voice. Sherlock, don't get lost in this huge garden. Follow the sound of my voice.
Welcome to Il Palazzo di Lusso, sir. If you need something, sir, please inquire at reception.
Welcome to Il Palazzo di Lusso, sir. We just need your signature. Would you kindly sign these papers, sir? Would you kindly sign these papers, sir?
If you need something, sir, please inquire at reception.
Come on, finish up the formalities so we can get off our feet.
Would you kindly sign these papers, sir?
There you are.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Yes, we have room 221 prepared for you. I see it was reserved for 2 people. Would you like a second key?
Oh, no, I think we'll stick together.
Very good. Rooms are upstairs, sir. Welcome to Cordona.
Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room. I hope there's a balcony with a view. Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room. I hope there's a balcony with a view. Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room. I hope there's a balcony with a view.
Your room is upstairs, sir. Number 221.
I apologize, sir, but your room is not yet ready. Perhaps, in the meantime, you would like to relax in the foyer? Tonight, the restaurant is offering a complimentary marlin ceviche to all our guests.
Let's check what they have on offer. Let's check what they have on offer. Hey, Sherry. Just our luck.
If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict's batch. Our poached eggs with hollandaise sauce. If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict's batch. Our poached eggs with hollandaise sauce.
A medium, John. Haven't we been through this already?
Come on, it's not like we've got anything better to do.
Excuse me, sir, but I believe Mr. Galich is conducting a séance at the moment. Perhaps you'd care to have your portrait drawn while you wait?
Why?
Pardon me?
Why should I sit for a portrait?
Sir, it's art. It doesn't need a why. It is its own justification.
All things require justification, be they objects, systems, or beliefs.
How about art as the lens through which we see the truth of the world?
That's backward. Truth is not subjective and not complicated. It's just the truth. It either is or it isn't. You do not need a lens to see it, just an open mind.
Ha! That seems rather close-minded. Truth, like beauty, is in the eye of the beholder. So tell me, what do you see?
Mediocrity.
Come now, Sherry, what did he do to deserve that? The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry. You should grab us some, and I'll find us a table. I'm starving. The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry. You should grab us some, and I'll find us a table. I'm starving.
Okay, time to check if John found us a nice table.
If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict spatch, our poached eggs with hollandaise sauce. If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict spatch, our poached eggs with hollandaise sauce.
Sherry, I'm over here with my new Ursine companion.
Cordona's even quieter than I remembered. It's going to be a long evening.
Ah, come now, Sherry. What say we amuse ourselves with a little game?
What were you thinking? Oh, promise me it isn't nonsense. After being cooped up on that boat, I am itching for activity.
No. As you can see, someone left a cane on our table. I simply thought you could identify its owner.
Ah, so it is nonsense. It'll take me a minute, John, at most.
Well then, you can deliver it to him as well.
Deliver it to him? Then what are the staff here for? Aesthetics?
Stubborn, Sherry, too stubborn. You wanted something to do.
Slapping oneself in the face is also something to do. That doesn't make it worthwhile. But all right, let me take a look.
No matter how long you stare at the stick, it's not going to walk itself to its owner. Don't ask me about the cane. I was with you the whole time. Don't ask me about the cane. I was with you the whole time.
Would you like a drink, sir? Would you like a drink, sir?
Your room is upstairs, sir. Number 221.
A crest depicting a bulb of garlic in a meadow, perhaps the Fielding family, or the hand grip is a head of a golden Javanese statue, probably stolen from a temple. The dents suggest the cane is made of ebony, it's worn uncared for, and bears the scars of numerous hits. This cane is an expensive and ostentatious weapon. Its owner must be vain, volatile, and of noble English blood.
Take it with you, Sherry. Let's return it to its owner. Don't ask me about the cane. I was with you the whole time. Don't ask me about the cane. I was with you the whole time. All right, I hope you noted down your observations in your casebook. But how are you going to find this nobleman?
The cane
Don't
itself
ask me
is
about
not
the
enough.
cane. I was with you the
May
whole
have to
time.
ask other guests if they saw who was here.
Pardon, monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk.
May I ask for your assistance?
Of course. Stop me when you've had enough.
Well, even with your keen senses, Sherry, I doubt you'll find the cane's owner on your first try.
And
Why
is
not?
this familiar
Let's see
to
how
you?
good you really are.
I'd tell you if I knew, but unfortunately, I don't.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I'd tell you if I knew, but unfortunately, I don't.
Time to check your who, what, and what, Sherry. Who are you asking, about what, and dressed as what? I didn't see the owner, Sherry, so I can't help you find him.
Could you help me?
I would help you if I knew, sir.
Could you help me?
I cannot be of help, sir. Someone else might know better.
You obviously haven't thought this all through.
Could
Or are
you help
just
me?
annoying these
I
people
would
on
help you
purpose?
if I knew, sir.
Is this familiar to you?
Don't be angry, sir, but I truly don't know.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
Do you know anything about this?
I can't help you with that, sir.
Are you able to help me?
I cannot be of help, sir. Someone else might know better.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or
Is
are you
this
just
familiar
annoying
to you?
These people on
I
purpose?
can't help you with that, sir.
Do you know anything about this?
I can't help you with that, sir.
Time to check your who, what, and what, Sherry.
Would
Who
you
are
like a drink,
asking?
sir?
About what and dressed as what? Don't ask me about the cane. I was with you the whole time.
Pardon, monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk.
May I ask you something?
Sorry, but I've never heard of it.
May I ask for your assistance?
I cannot be of help, sir. Someone else might know better.
Oh, I am bored. Call me when you find the answer.
Do you know anything about this?
Apologies, sir, but I've never heard of it.
May I ask you something?
I can't help you with that, sir.
Could you help me?
Sorry, but I never heard of this.
Oh, I am bored. Call me when you find the answer.
Excuse me, just one question.
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
Do you know anything about this?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
This isn't working. You might need a different tack. Not that one, huh?
Could you help me?
Lost the bet, Sherry.
I can't
Don't
help
let
you
that
with
stop
that,
your
sir.
search for the Navy officer.
Excuse me, just one question.
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
Oh, I am bored. Call me when you find the answer.
Is this familiar to you?
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
Hey, Sherry, don't we now have the perfect excuse to visit the seance?
I'm just going to give the cane to its owner. You will not persuade me to take part in this show. Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's beyond my knowledge.
May I ask you something?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's beyond my knowledge.
Everyone's looking at us, Sherry. You sure you know what you'll do? Come on, if you hurry, perhaps we'll see the ghost.
Someone left their cane at my table. I suspect he will want it back.
My apologies, sir, but I wouldn't know how to identify its owner.
So the simplest option ended in failure. That's irritating.
No, what is irritating is you trying to break the rules of my game, Sherry. Don't be so lazy.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Sorry, but I've never heard of it.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I can't help you with that, sir.
Oh, I am bored. Call me when you find the answer. Come on, if you hurry, perhaps we'll see the ghost.
Excuse me, just one question.
I'm sorry, but I've never heard of that.
Do you know anything about this?
I can't help you with that, sir.
Time to check your who, what and what, Sherry. Who are you asking? About what and dressed as what?
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I'm sorry, but I've never heard of that.
Could you help me?
I can't help you with that, sir.
This isn't working.
Could you help me?
You might need
Sorry,
a different
but
tack.
I've never heard of it.
Could you help me?
I can't help you with that, sir.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's beyond my knowledge.
Excuse me, just one question.
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
Everyone's looking at us, Sherry. You sure you know what you're doing? Come on, if you hurry, perhaps we'll see the ghost.
Could you help me?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's beyond my knowledge.
Could you help me?
Don't be angry, sir, but I truly don't know.
Time to check your who, what and what, Sherry. Who are you asking? About what and dressed as what?
Are you able to help me?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
Are you able to help me?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
Can I ask you a question?
I can't help you with that, sir.
May I ask you something?
I can't help you, friend.
Everyone's looking at us, Sherry. You sure you know what you're doing?
Do you know anything about this?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
May I ask for your assistance?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
Could you help me?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's beyond my knowledge.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
Help me, please.
Sorry, but I've never heard of it.
Can I ask you a question?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
Help me, please.
Sorry, but I've never heard of it.
May I ask you something?
I'm sorry, but I've never heard of that.
Can I ask you a question?
I can't help you with that, sir.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose? Come on, if you hurry, perhaps we'll see the ghost.
Is this familiar to you?
I can't help you with that, sir.
Come on, if you hurry, perhaps we'll see the ghost.
This hotel, this island, it's full of thieves. First my cane, now the diamond. Take your hands off me! Do you even know who I am? Hey, boy! That's my cane!
I get that a lot. It's a very common design.
What? No, that's a custom-made...
A joke. A joke. It was left at my table in the restaurant. I thought it deserved to be returned.
Well, I'll be... It is rare to encounter a straight-fingered true penny these days. What a gentleman. But I must ask, how did you know I was the rightful owner?
Simple deduction. Your cane told me everything I needed to know. I was after a strong, middle-aged man with a keen interest in adventure, noble blood, and affection for strong drink. And if one were to go further, one may even be able to extrapolate your name from your heraldic symbol, Lord Craven.
Marvelous. Simply marvelous. That's me, Lord Andrew Craven. You are the real medium. You hear that, Emma? Well, you found my cane. Perhaps you can locate my diamond, too. Yes, you should do it. It will be child's play for you, Mr.
Holmes. And if a child can do it, then I'm sure the local police can suffice.
The police? Why bother? I know this harlequin stole it. The only question is, where is it hidden? Fine. Give me my stick and I'll resolve the matter myself. This thief almost confessed after a single punch.
I suspect a beating may result in answers of questionable veracity. Fine. I shall spare you and he the trouble if you first answer me this. You insist the medium robbed you during the séance. But what occurred exactly?
It was a dirty trick. We were sitting here in the dark, chanting and holding hands, as expected. Then something began to appear from the medium, like a cloud or a bubble. The swindler called it ectoplasm.
Ah, yes. Common in the spiritualist trade, and quite the spectacle.
Indeed, perhaps too much. My beloved Emma screamed in horror, and I stood to defend her, attacking that cursed ghost.
How brave.
But my hand hit nothing. The medium jumped away from me, and Emma fainted. I lit the candle, and the diamond was gone.
How does a priceless diamond become the subject of a séance? It is an unusual accoutrement.
Emma wished to speak with its former owners. My grandfather told us it belonged to a Rajah, an Indian king.
So you were summoning long-dead Indian royalty, and, pray tell, You were expecting him to converse in English?
To be frank, Mr. Holmes, I don't believe in ghosts. But Emma was fascinated by the idea of meeting a real king, even a dead one.
Well, a crown is a crown. Can you describe the stone itself?
A yellow diamond, not less than 100 carats, and perfectly egg-shaped. There is not another like it.
Stay here, and don't touch anything. I'm going to investigate further.
Don't fret, I'll be keeping a close eye on this thief.
Oh, I love the ambience. Nice and creepy.
The diamond was placed on the table so that all participants could reach it. Half a glass of Balblair Scotch and the remains of a poor Laranaga cigar. What else does a gentleman need? This must be the ectoplasm. Too bad there's not enough for a proper chemical analysis.
Ectoplasm? The ghost was here, Sherry.
Half a glass of Balblair Scotch and the remains of a poor Laranaga cigar. What else does a gentleman need? This must be the ectoplasm. Too bad there's not enough for a proper chemical analysis. This must be the ectoplasm. Too bad there's not enough for a proper chemical analysis. There are light traces of rouge on the edge of this wine glass. There are light traces of rouge on the edge of this wine glass. This brooch is old and cheap, but the moth design has its charms. Pale skin, quickened pulse, unsteady breathing, he's barely conscious. Feebleness of women.
Really, Sherry? Find the stone, Mr. Holmes, and quickly.
What happened here?
I don't know. The ghost. I summoned it as usual, but then it all went wrong. The lady screamed and pointed at Lord Craven. And there was a shadow. Such a mystical force. It terrified the lady. And it must have taken the diamond. Who else could have?
I will investigate, and the culprit will be identified.
But the stubborn brute Lord Craven blames me right now. As if I could do something like that. Perhaps you can reason with him? Please?
Oh, seems like you're ready to delve into your mind palace, Sherry. I'm sure you'll make some good deductions.
Thank you for helping us resolve the situation, sir.
This hefty chair has nearly broken after hitting the wall.
At Cambridge, I was captain of the rugby team. It was no place for weaklings.
May I ask you something?
I can't help you with that, sir.
Love the ambience. Nice and creepy.
It seems there may have been an unexpected visitor outside the window.
Ah, I hope it was the ghost of the Raja. I love the ambience. Nice and creepy.
Excuse me, just one question.
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
This looks recent. A shoe with a broken heel will surely leave scratches. All right, John. Do you think a ghost could leave this footprint?
I'm reserving judgment. Use your keen eye to follow the trail. Ghost hunting. This case gets more exciting by the minute.
Size 4 with a broken heel. Size 4 with a broken heel. Rose D'Amour. All the maids in the hotel wear this exact shoe.
So, definitely not the ghost of a Raja? This
Our
reminds me
witness
of
was a
fairy tale,
nosy
Sherry.
maid.
Find your princess.
Searching the entire hotel could be difficult. Perhaps the other maids can help us find her. May I ask for your assistance?
You look like an honorable man. I have some information for you.
Can I ask you a question?
Please, don't get angry, sir. But I know nothing about this, I swear to you.
Excuse me, just one question.
Don't be angry, sir, but I truly don't know.
Finally, there you are. One would think a maid would be easy to find in this place.
I'm sorry, sir. Do you need more towels?
No, no. You are the maid who saw the ghost in the seance room, yes?
How did you know?
Simple. You changed shoes after breaking a heel while fleeing the scene.
I'm sorry, sir, but if I may ask, who are you?
A precious diamond was stolen during the seance. Lord Craven entrusted me with its recovery.
I'm sorry, sir, but we are forbidden to discuss the private matters of our guests.
Are you also forbidden from peeking into private rooms, Miss?
Saletta. Lucia Saletta, sir.
Tell me, Miss Saletta, what would your manager say if he knew you were spying on guests?
Oh, please, sir, don't tell him. I have a family. I need this work.
I won't, but only if you answer my questions truthfully. And don't play coy. I can tell. Describe what happened during the seance.
A lady and two gentlemen were sitting at a table, touching their hands to something. The medium started to whisper and chant, and a ghost appeared.
A ghost? You're confident?
It was unearthly, sir. It grew from the medium's chest. A glowing cloud or a bubble. I pressed closer against the window to see better.
And the lady saw you?
How did you? Yes! She screamed and pointed, so I hurried to escape, and I broke my heel. But I did see the ghost. A sickly, evil thing.
And that's all you can tell me? Did you see any of what happened next?
The medium, Mr. Galici, he was doing something with the ghost. He grabbed at it like he was trying to catch it. And then I ran.
I suppose I should be grateful you endured these horrors for such a long time. All right, I have your account memorized. Good day.
You scared the poor girl, Sherry. Did she really deserve that?
We all got what we wanted. She talked. I stay silent.
Let's get back to the crime scene. I always love seeing you explain simple things to simpletons.
Lady Craven retired to her room to rest. Lord Craven remained here until the staff reported that the medium was locked in his room.
all began when the lady screamed and pointed at the window. Lord Craven jumped up, ready to face anything, ghost or human. The medium shrank back in dismay. He was not expecting such a reaction and had to quickly hide the ghost. The lady was the only one left touching the diamond, at least until she fainted.
Amazing. It's like you saw it with your own eyes, sir.
Oh, I forgot that you were here. I guess I should discuss all of this with Lady Craven.
The Cravens are upstairs in room 226. It is one of our finest suites.
If the lady was touching a diamond, then she would have felt the ghost take it. What do you think it felt like, Sherry? A jellyfish?
With skills like that, this biblical lady could get a job in Scotland. This painting looks authentic, but it's just a talented imitation.
Lady Craven is not...
Could you help me?
Don't be angry, sir, but I truly don't know.
Excuse me, just one question.
Please, don't get angry, sir. But I know nothing about this, I swear to you.
Time to check your who, what and what, Sherry. Who are you asking? About what and dressed as
Lady
what?
Craven is not who she seems. Remember her behaviour in the hall. Lady Craven is not... Lady Craven is not who she seems. Lady Craven is not who she seems. Lady Craven is not... Lady Craven is not who she seems. Lady Craven is not...
I'm guessing you didn't get what you were after. It happens. I always wanted a pet cat.
You're here, at last. I didn't do that. I swear. I found her this way.
Well, I did have some questions for her, but it seems I've arrived too late. Now it's a matter for the police.
Mr. Holmes, you said it yourself. They're children. They'll only make things worse. You promised me you would investigate.
Investigate a theft, not a murder. Fear not. I will tell them all I've uncovered.
Please help me. The police will surely accuse me of Emma's death. You were the only one who can find the truth.
Fine, but only because it's slightly more interesting than the walls of my room. Tell me what happened.
Look, after you left, I waited in the seance room until the servants locked up Mr. Gallici, the medium.
And was your mistress there too?
Oh, so you know? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Regardless, the staff took Emma to her room. She was still feeling dizzy.
So you didn't follow her. Interesting. Where did you go instead?
To the bar. It had been almost an hour.
I see. And how long did you stay?
I partook of a well-earned whiskey or two before retiring upstairs. Ask anyone.
Is Mr. Gallici still being held? And where did the servants secure him?
He's in room 225. But that pigeon-livered man at the reception desk refused to give me the key.
Well, I will have to visit reception myself then. Perhaps he will listen to reason. Now we arrive at the tragedy at hand. So what transpired after your detour to the bar?
I headed up to my room to find Emma on the bed. I didn't pay her much attention at first. I was still preoccupied with that damned medium. But when I realized she was silent, I drew closer and discovered she was dead. What's more, the diamond lay right there beside her.
Oh, well, that is splendid news.
Splendid? The return of the diamond will be cold comfort if I live out my days in a jail cell. You must help me.
Let me see what I can find.
Only an hour has passed and you already have yourself...
Do something about it, Holmes.
Why am I not surprised?
I did not do it. You know that.
This must be the missing diamond. A tremendous specimen, now forever tainted. Everything was tipped out of the bed as if it was searched. Strangled with bare hands, judging by the bruises.
I think she stole the stone.
It's certainly possible, but we won't get her confession now.
Well, there is a professional medium right next door.
A remarkably simple lock. Someone was not happy with his post. Someone was not happy with his post.
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
So young and so dead. Another mystery to investigate, my friend.
Sorry. Maybe a guest noticed it. Sorry. Maybe a guest noticed it.
Now you're in your element, Sherry.
Pardon, monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk.
Could you help me?
I'll help you, sir. You have my full attention.
Now you're in your element, Sherry.
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that. Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
Aha, a neat hiding place. Why would she conceal all of this? Several £1,000, that's quite a fortune. Fard Rouge, Calomel Mascara, a real altar of beauty for the travelling temptress. This ring looks out of place among the others, and the design is familiar. Virtus Audacta Sapit, courage tastes bold. A unique family motto.
The mystery deepens. A victim with a checkered past. And poor taste.
I found these jewels secreted away. Are you familiar with them?
Ah, it cannot be so. That deceptive wagtail. How could she do this?
That sounds like a yes.
These items were supposedly stolen from us during our trip. I must have spent hours reporting it all to the police. And it turns out she had them all along. The trollop. I'd kill her myself were she not dead already.
Do you recognize this ring?
Should I? It's a third-rate piece if ever I've seen one. I'd never buy something like this.
Did you ever see Miss Emma wearing it?
No. And why should she? I gave her enough jewelry that she could wear a superior ring every day of the week. Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
So young and so dead. Another mystery to investigate, my friend.
I cannot cover for you, Lord Craven. The facts are conclusive. You murdered your mistress.
It wasn't me. You have no proof, not a whit.
You entered the room just as Miss Emma was hiding the diamond. Discovering that she was the thief was the final straw.
Preposterous! I didn't know a thing about it until you showed me her stash.
You have bruised knuckles and you look a mess. The poor woman fought for her life and you bear all the evidence.
This whole evening was a mess. You know I got into a scuffle with the medium in the seance room. Nothing has changed since then.
A couple of whiskies go down fast for an alcoholic. That left you plenty of time for murder.
That's ridiculous. I am no alcoholic, and there are witnesses who will attest I was there for at least a quarter of an hour.
There's plenty of proof, sir. The police would certainly arrest you.
You scoundrel! You said you would help me. I had nothing to do with it, as you will soon see.
There is a more charitable interpretation. Miss Emma was a thief of unsavory character. Perhaps she threatened you, forced you to fight for your life.
Are you... You suggest I lied to the police, escaped blind justice?
Your lover was a corrupting influence. She stole from you, lied to you, and drove you to violence. You deserve a second chance. If you apply yourself and some of your wealth, you could do a great deal of good outside of jail. I will tell the police what I learned about Miss Emma, and no more.
Well, even if you don't believe I'm innocent, you've given me a chance to prove it. Thank you for staying on my side. Gentlemen, when this matter is resolved, I'll see to it you are sacked. This treatment is unbecoming for a man of my status. Mr. Holmes, you are my witness.
Look at him, the murderer playing the indignant victim. He should be a politician.
He certainly has the means. I hope he also possesses the character to do better and do good.
It was too much fun, Sherry. I'm buzzing. Buzzing. Wasn't it fun?
A woman died, John. I was too slow to the truth, too hesitant to intervene. How can you...
Oh, lighten up. Those people made their choices. If you swan about with a diamond in your pocket, that's what happens. Wealth is a weakness,
so we must blame those who covet it.
With enough money on the line, Sherlock, a man will do just about anything, even murder. And then we get to solve it.
I suspect you perhaps cannot grasp the true horrors of mortality, John.
Oi, I am aware of my perilous existence, thank you very much.
I must admit, even if the outcome of the adventure was imperfect, there was some pleasure to be had in the puzzle.
Well, Cordona seems more depraved and decadent than we thought. I bet you'll get another chance.
A bet, you say?
A figure of speech. Just a figure of speech.
Damn. Well, take one last look at the view, then we must be off. It's time to do what we came here for.
A free ride for every hotel visitor. Just tell me where to go.
Is everything all right? If you don't feel up to it, I won't tell anyone.
It's just a goodbye, John. It won't be difficult. I've already come to terms with my mother's passing.
So you really don't remember?
To what do you refer?
The funeral. Sherlock, you were distraught. At first, I thought this visit would dredge up those feelings, but you've been remarkably level.
John, I think I was too young to understand. Couldn't fathom why she would leave me.
Perhaps that pain is best left forgotten.
On the contrary, it's why I'm visiting her grave. To remember her.
I thought you wanted to remember, Sherry. Concentrate, and I'm sure it will come back to you.
Don't mind me, sir. I'm just a loyal servant of my crops.
I thought you wanted to remember, Sherry. Concentrate, and I'm sure it will come back to you. I thought you wanted to remember, Sherry. Concentrate, and I'm sure it will come back to you.
Are you able to help me?
Don't be angry with me, sir, but I don't know.
you know anything about this?
Your money doesn't impress me.
Oh, I am bored. Call me when you find the answer.
Excuse me, just one question.
His Majesty came out of his palace. I know nothing.
Do you know anything about this?
Why should I care about your troubles when you don't care about mine?
Everyone's looking at us, Sheriff.
You sure you know what you're doing?
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
My family is starving because of people like you. Go away.
May I ask you something?
You shouldn't have left your mansion. You won't get any answers from me.
Time to check your who, what, and what, Sherry. Who are you asking about? What and dressed as what?
Is this familiar to you?
Doesn't remind me of anything. Someone else can help better, sir.
May I ask for your assistance?
Your money doesn't impress me.
Time to check your who, what, and what, Sherry. Who are you asking about what and dressed as what?
Don't mind me, sir. I'm just a loyal servant of my craft. Don't mind me, sir. I'm just a loyal servant of my craft.
I thought you wanted to remember, Sherry. Concentrate, and I'm sure it will come back to you.
May I ask for your assistance?
Doesn't remind me of anything. Someone else can help better, sir.
Excuse me, just one question.
It's funny when someone like you asks someone like me for help.
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Will you cry if I don't answer your questions?
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
A man like you should not speak to a man like me.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
Mycroft was adamant that we leave for London immediately after the funeral.
I thought you wanted to remember,
I saw
Sherry.
how unsettled he was.
Concentrate, and I'm sure it will come back to you. I thought you wanted to remember, Sherry. Concentrate, and I'm sure it will come back to you.
The service was sparsely attended. Though my parents were buried separately, the pastors said they're united in heaven. I didn't believe him even then. I wanted to see her one last time before the coffin was interred and say how I loved her. But the chance never came. I feel rather faint.
You're fine, you're fine. It's over now. You remembered everything.
A pocket watch? It seems familiar, John. Why is it here? Rest in peace, Violet Holmes. Goodbye, Mother. This watch was a gift. My mother's initials are engraved on it. The piece is in good condition. It must have been placed here only recently. A candle in a small puddle of wax. It cannot have been lit for more than half an hour.
Is this really how you want to spend this time?
This is my mother's pocket watch, John. Who put it here and why? Are you not in the slightest bit interested?
This is excessive, Sherlock. Can you not let the mystery be?
A man in fashionable shoes stood near the tomb. The size of the print suggests he is approximately 5.5 feet tall.
You were about to tell me the make and model of tyre, but let me assure you, I do not care.
Ah, well, it was going to be very impressive. Come on then, the trail continues ahead.
He mustn't be far away to leave it unattended.
A portable easel was kept there. It's stained with oil paint. The hospitaller crypts. If memory serves, they're located at the far end of the cemetery around an old tree. I hope that inspiration strikes upon visiting these beautiful vaults. At the very least, you'll enjoy the view. Yours, Mercurio.
An artist working in a cemetery? Do you think he'd paint my portrait?
Oh, it's that ridiculous artist from...
Be nice, Sherry.
Mr. Holmes, did you come for another portrait? No, I jest. You gave quite the performance last night. The hotel was abuzz with your name. I must say I was rather absorbed in it all. The fallibility of men. Such scandal.
It was a welcome distraction.
Oh, my manners. I am Werner Vogel, art enthusiast and gallery proprietor.
Mr. Vogel, I was perhaps too curt when last we spoke.
Speak no more of it. Travel takes it out of any man, never mind when this is your destination. Once I learned who you were, the pieces fell into place. Your mother was well liked on Cordona in her time here. I was sorry to hear of her passing.
How did you come to possess my mother's pocket watch?
Oh my! It is quite something to witness those powers of deduction firsthand. Yes, I left you her timepiece. After her death, there was an estate sale. All of Cordona's elite picking of her remains. I couldn't let such a lovely thing go to those vultures. When I learned your name, I could no longer keep the watch in good conscience. It is yours by right, and I knew you'd find it here.
Thank you. I've forgotten all about it, but the moment I saw it, I knew it was hers. Amazing what the young mind forgets and the older can recall. Rather odd, loitering in a cemetery.
I suspect you'll win, but I'm here for my art. There's beauty everywhere if you look, even in decay. A little darkness brings out the light. Now, a diligent observer might note that you too are loitering in a cemetery. What brings you here? Closure answers penance?
Closure, I suppose.
And what is closure? Mere proximity?
Understanding. Acceptance.
You didn't understand from afar. You had to come here to accept the truth of her death?
Of course I understand. She died of consumption, drowning in her own blood.
Your mother?
Yes, my mother.
I must have been misinformed. I'd heard otherwise.
Otherwise than consumption?
No, you'd know better than I. I'd heard talk of a police investigation, but Cordona is a notorious gossip. And what does it matter? She's passed on either way.
She has.
Well, I shall intrude no longer. I'll leave you to your closure. Do stop by the gallery if your travels permit. Farewell.
Are you all right, Sherry? Take as long as you need.